Okay. All right. I think I'm live here. Awesome. Hey guys, this is Todd with internalarchitect.com. And today I had treatment number 20. And so just slowly knocking these things out. I kind of want to talk about kind of what to expect after, kind of in the transition between a patient and a survivor. And and a couple things too within that. But before I begin, please hit subscribe below and hit the bell for notifications so you know when I put out a new video. I think it's important to know that you will end up facing that bit of what am I going to do now? What is next, right? And I think it's important for you all to understand that there's this transition that happens, and every bit of anxiety and frustration and knowing that there's a big unknown going on afterwards or going into the future is absolutely normal. Heck, I'm facing it right now, even as we speak. Today was day 20, or number 20 as far as my radiation treatments go. I've been able to get all my pieces and parts of the side effects I've been having kind of worked out, and just feeling in general really pretty good. And at the end of the day, there's just a number. Sorry, I'm pulling up some notes here, so I'm a little bit scattered. Um, I have 3 more treatments, and so it's only natural for me to start thinking about all the things that are happening, or kind of getting back to kind of life as normal, even though there is no normal. There's just kind of the new life that happens after cancer, and for me, this is happening again. And I think I think it's just it's something that we all face. It's something that we have to we can either take it in 2 ways. We can either embrace it, or we can kind of bury it and kind of continue on, and not allow kind of what our experience is, feel like it's dictating the rest of what our future is and has for us, right? And this is where it's been really kind of tricky for me, because I continuously, and I'm really really bad at this, is trying to think too far into the future and not spending enough time thinking about right now. Now I do that also, but my wife continuously reminds me, you got to stop thinking about it. Just I think that I'm at this point. I'm just there are just things I need to do. Like, I can't really do anything for the next couple months anyway, because I need to get back to work, and I need to do some things that will help move everything, kind of just life in general forward, and kind of get back on my feet. Been really fortunate that with the fundraising and everything, really helped tremendously with this time off, and being able to be down here and do and take care of the treatments as they have been coming, and just kind of got into a rhythm, and so I'm kind of fortunate in that regard. But it still sits and still kind of mind screws with me a little bit, just knowing that, one, my treatment's coming to an end. We've been And it's good that my treatment's coming to an end, because I'm really kind of ready to kind of get back into the swing of it. I kind of miss working. I kind of miss my work colleagues. I miss my friends. I miss people that I haven't seen in a little while. So that I'm looking forward to, and just being able to kind of get with the people that I love and whatever. So um, you know since I've been able to get all the current issues kind of sorted out with the treatment, like I was having a lot of heartburn and stuff like that, that was really driving me nuts. Was able to deal and take care of that with just Prilosec, actually over the counter OTC, and it's solved that. It's still there. I still have some esophagitis, I think it's called, where it just, because of where the radiation's going, um, losing hair on my chest because that's just kind of par for the course. And just a little bit of a sunburn, or what feels like a sunburn right now on my chest also, because that's where they're kind of doing this whole area where the lymphoma was in my upper right lobe of my lung and kind of above my heart, and then kind of some of the stuff along my collarbone and into my armpit. So all this stuff is kind of happening. Or well, it's almost done actually. And I think the toughest part is not knowing that. Now I really mean this. The toughest part of this is really not knowing for between now and after my PET scan and my oncology visit with my team about kind of where that's at. Now this is, I'm going to have scans probably for the, the next foreseeable future, just to keep an eye on this and make sure that it stays away, scans probably for the next 5 years. And fingers crossed, please, and pray that it doesn't come back. It's the kind of the next, almost the last line of defense at this point is another stem cell transplant. Fortunately, my brother is a 10 for 10 match when they're looking at all the variables for for that. So that's good to know. That also comes with some other challenges, just as far as letting family kind of go through this, which I know that they will, but I have this fear. I have some fears that go along with that too, and I'll hit that on in another video. But you know, so I'm kind of just rambling on here because I'm just kind of I'm starting to really feel the anxiety of kind of going back to normal life right now and starting to kind of get back into that swing of things, even though I'm really looking forward to it. But just the waiting side of it, knowing what to anticipate because of the waiting, is really the part that's really becoming more difficult for me to kind of swallow, I guess. Even though it hurts to swallow right now, but it's, anyway, so I there's a lot of things to really look forward to, and that's where I think my motivation, my positivity comes from. There's a lot of things I'm looking forward to getting on my split board and doing some hiking, and I'm kind of transitioning this. I'm transitioning from being a patient into survivor into rebuilding, and that's why internal architect came along, is because I did this once before. After my stem cell transplant, I went into basically rebuild mode and recovery mode, and just to rebuild myself back up. And so that's kind of where that's where my head is at, as I want to start getting back into the things I really enjoy. I love being in nature. I love getting in hiking, and I love split boarding. I love biking, all those things I've been telling you all about, right? Because I really truly believe that the outdoors is a very special place, and especially for cancer patients and and survivors, it's incredibly healing, and it's a good place to be, to kind of soak in that energy and that everything that comes along with being in the outdoors. And I'm going to start by, I have one more treatment tomorrow, and then we're going to head back up the hill for Thanksgiving. And my youngest daughter wants to go snowboarding Thanksgiving Day. And this used to be a thing that I used to do for years and years and years, is ride every Thanksgiving Day. But yeah, just lately snow's been always kind of questionable and stuff, so I kind of have avoided it. But maybe it's something I'm going to start doing again, is trying to get up on the hill with family on Thanksgiving Day. I've done it for Christmas for years. I can't even tell you how long. So something to look forward to, and that's what's kind of making it a lot of fun. So yeah, that's kind of it. It's I'm just I'm struggling a little bit with the transition right now, and I think it's just I need to let the time kind of work its way, kind of help fill in kind of the gaps of, one, the things I want to do, and two, the things I need to do, one, for my health, and two, just to have sustainability in living in a place where I do. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. there's this transition's going to be, it shouldn't be too crazy, but it is on my mind, and it is something that I'm just, I'm not taking it for granted by any means. Not that I ever did, but just very well known. And I think for those of you out there that are really struggling with this, it's okay. You're not alone, for one, and two, that's why as you can tell in all my previous videos, especially before my diagnosis, is I was really encouraging you to get out into nature, get out, find something, start getting active, start moving, get that body going, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Got some ideas for how I'm going to change my diet also, and I'll hit that on another video here soon, because I've actually had a couple questions and comments about, I haven't put any videos out about my diet, which is kind of all over the place, but it follows a couple simple um, guidelines, I guess. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not the best, but you know what? It has worked really, really well for me, and 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 I'll go over that in another video here real soon, because I think it's really important that you all know kind of what my diet is also. So sorry, totally rambling on here, but thanks for watching. I so appreciate your time and energy into watching the videos. And if you have any questions, please hit me in the comment section below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Probably hit a couple here in a minute. And just thank you. Really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you on the next video.